Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real-life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from the floating points to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real-life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. So our lesson number 18 is about understanding the relationship between linear and angular quantities through gymnastics. Two main types of motion. Number one, linear motion. Movement in a straight or curved path. Example, a gymnast running toward the vault or jumping off the floor. How are the linear and angular motion connected? The relationship is described by the formula B is equals to R times omega. V is linear speed, R is the distance from the axis. Example, arm length. Omega is angular velocity, how fast it spins. And then the larger the radius, the faster the linear speed at the same angular velocity. Examples in gymnastics, backflip, angular quantity, rotation around the center of mass, linear effect, linear movement through the air, and then another example, move giant swing on bars. Angular quantity, rotation from the shoulders, and linear effect, feet move fastest. And then another move is cartwheel. Angular motion of the whole body is the angular quantity. Hands and feet follow circular paths is the linear effect. And then somersault, angular velocity increases when tacking in. That is in angular quantity. And the linear effect is faster spin. Key physics concepts in gymnastics. Number one, radius affects linear speed. Farther parts like feet move faster than the hips. Number two, tacking in during a flip reduces radius, increasing angular velocity. Number three, stretching out slows rotation but increases control and reach. Number four, conservation of angular momentum. When radius decreases, spin speed increases. Flip simulation. Stand straight with arms stretched, then spin slowly. Pull arms in and try spinning again. You'll rotate faster, just like a gymnast in mid-air tacking during a somersault. Number one, gymnastics is full of both linear and angular motion. Number two, the formula B is equals to R times W explains how body parts move faster the farther they are from their axis. Number three, understanding this relationship helps athletes move efficiently and perform more effectively. Further key concepts. So the angular momentum L is equals to I times omega. Number two, moment of inertia. I is equals to mr squared. So when a gymnast extends their arms or legs, their moment of inertia increases and will rotate more slowly. Number three, gymnast converts potential energy into kinetic energy, both linear and rotational. Potential energy, mgh, before a jump or flip. Rotational kinetic energy, 1 half I omega squared. And then linear kinetic energy, 1 half mv squared. Understanding this helps explain how gymnasts gain or lose height, speed, and spin. So real-life application in gymnasts, we have a gymnastics move, ball take up, concept in action, converts linear momentum into rotational motion using angular impulse. Balance beam spin require high control of angular momentum and the center of the mass. Parallel bar swings uses torque from body weight and gravity to increase angular speed. The tumbling runs and then the high bar dismount. Practice problems. A gymnast extends her arms arms straight while spinning with an angular velocity of 4 radians per second. If her fingertips are 0.9 meters from her axis of rotation, what is their linear speed? Given r 0.9 meter, omega 4 radians per second, required b. Use the formula b is equals to r times omega. Substituting the given data, the final answer is 3.6 meters per second. Number 2. During a tumbling pass, a gymnast center of mass follows a carved path of 5 meters while rotating 10 radians. What is the average radius of rotation? Given S 5 meters, theta 10 radians, required R. So use the formula R is equals to S over theta. Substituting the given data, the final answer is 0.5 meters. Number 3, a gymnast tucks in a somersault, reducing her radius from 0.6 meter to 0.3 meter. If her angular velocity increases from 5 radians per second to 10 radians per second, what does this say about conservation of angular momentum? Given r 0.6 meters, omega I 6 radians per second, and final radius 0.3 meters, omega 2 10 radians per second, required verify conservation of angular momentum. The formula is r1 squared times omega 1 is equals to r2 squared times omega 2. So substituting the given data, you have the answer of 0.9. Number 3, the final answer. Angular momentum is not conserved unless an external torque is involved or a distribution of mass changes moment of inertia differently. The change suggests an internal torque or assumption that doesn't fully conserve angular momentum as modeled. Number 4, if a gymnast completes full twist 2 pi radians in 0.8 seconds, what is her angular velocity? Given theta is 2 pi radian, t is 0.8 second, required omegas. Formula to use, omega is equals to theta over t. Substitute the given data, and your final answer is 7.85 radian per second. Number 5, a gymnast's leg swings in circular path with a radius of 0.75 meters and an angular speed of 3.5 radian per second. What is the linear speed of the foot? Given r 0.75 meters, omega 3.5 radians per second, required b. Use the formula b is equals to r times omega. Substitute the given data, and the final answer is 2.63 meters per second. Number 6, during a giant swing on a horizontal bar, a gymnast's feet 2 meters from the axis are moving at 6 meters per second. What is the angular velocity of her body? Given v is 6 meters per second, r 2 meters, omega is unknown. Use the formula omega is equals to v over r. Substitute the given data. The final answer is 3 radians per second. Number 7, a gymnast rotates with an angular acceleration of 2 radians per second. If her arm is 0.6 meters long, what is the linear acceleration of her hand? Given Alpha, 2 radian per second squared, r 0.6 meter. Required A, use the formula A is equals to R times alpha. Substitute the given data. The final answer, 1.2 meter per second squared. Number 8, a gymnast's body rotates around 12 radians during a backflip. If her body parts are 0.8 meters from the axis, what linear distance do they travel? Theta is equal to 12 radian, r is 0.8 meters, required S. Use the formula S is equals to R theta, substitute the given data. The final answer is 1.5 radian per second squared. Number 9. If a gymnast spins with an angular velocity of 6 radian per second and increases it to 9 radians per second in 2 seconds, what is her angular acceleration? Given the omega I, 6 radian per second, omega 2, 9 radian per second, t, 2 seconds, and then the required is alpha. Solution, alpha is omega 2 minus omega 1 over t. Substitute the given data. The final answer is 1.5 radian per second. Number 10, a gymnast's wrist moves in a circular path of radius 0.4 meter during an arm circle drill. If the wrist linear speed is 1.6 meter per second, what is the angular velocity given? B, 1.6 meter per second, R, 0.8 meter, 0.4 meter, required omega. So use the formula omega is equal to V over R. Substitute the given data, and the final answer is 4 radian per second. So MCQ for lesson number 18, number 1. What type of motion is demonstrated when a gymnast performs a backflip? A, linear motion only. B, angular motion only. C, both linear and angular motion. D, no motion. Number 2, which formula represents the relationship between linear speed and angular speed in gymnastics? A, V is equals to omega plus R. B, V is equals to omega over R. C, V is equals to R times omega. D, V is equals to omega squared times R. Number 3, in gymnastics, which body part will have the greatest linear speed during a spin? Letter A, the hips. Letter B, the knees. Letter C, the feet. Letter D, the neck. Number 4, when a gymnast stacks her body during a flip, what happens to her angular velocity? Letter A, it decreases. B, it increases. C, it stays the same. D, it becomes 0. Number 5, which of the following best describes angular motion? A, motion along a straight path. B, motion around a fixed axis. C, random movement in space. Letter D, constant linear speed. Number 6, a gymnast's arms are extended during a spin. What happens to the movement of inertia compared to when they are tucked in? Letter A, it decreases. Letter B, it increases. Letter C, remains constant. Letter D, becomes 0. Number 7, what is the unit of angular velocity used in physics and gymnastics motions analysis? Letter A, meter per second. Letter B, meter per second squared. Letter C, radian per second. Letter D, Newton meter. Number 8, why do scientists often pull their legs inward during a somersault? Letter A, to increase radius and slow rotation. Letter B, to conserve energy. Letter C, to reduce angular velocity. Letter D, to reduce radius and increases rotation speed. Number 9, in a high bar routine, the gymnast swings with her feet 2 meters from the axis. If her angular speed is 3 radians per second, what is the linear speed of her feet? Letter A, 5 meters per second. Letter B, 6 meters per second. C, 1.5 meters per second. Letter D, 3 meters per second. Why is understanding physics part important in the gymnastics training? Letter A, to increase high body weight, to analyze body motion, and improve technique, to create choreography, to solve patterns, down routines. And the answer key, we proceed to number 19. And here is the answer key for the last Okay, so thank you everyone. See you everyone next meeting. Thank you.